Today, we are going to talk about the mystery of the pixel. Yes, the Facebook pixel. And why is that so important for your business? That's coming up next. Good morning, everybody. All right, let's get it on. We are obviously today is Tech Tuesday. It's Tech Tuesday. That's what I've decided until otherwise. So that's what I'm going to show you today. A little bit behind the scenes of this technological advancement of literally creating your audience or growing your audience or your market through Facebook Pixel. That's practically all it is. It is just a little piece of code that will basically give you access to for Facebook to understand what your customers go and do and visit when they visit your website or any other page that you may have. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today. So stay tight, stay here, and I'm going to in a moment, like everything else, I'll be doing the Instagram. All right, so let's go ahead and say hello to Instagram. Hey everybody, this is Eddie Sand, your optimistic marketer, and today I'm going to show you the secret behind the pixel, the Facebook pixel for your business and how that's going to help you get more people. That's coming up next. All right, cool. So let's get started. That is the thing. And the thing right now to be, it is the coffee. I hope all of you guys are having a great day. It is a wonderful day. Today is a great day, and I choose to be glad in it. It is the day that the Lord has made, and I am alive, I am awake, and I feel great. That's right. That's your motivation for today. That's it. I'm out. no, no, just kidding. Listen. So let me kind of give you a little bit of a background on why I'm doing this. If this is your first time watching this, again, my name is Eddie Sand. I'm known as the Optimistic Marketer, and for the past couple of months, what I've decided to do is how I can give back to our business community. And I decided to go live every single day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m. Pacific, with this virtual marketing Facebook Live edition. Yes, you are watching me right now in multiple channels, but my main source is Facebook Live. Now, why Facebook Live? Well, there's a virtual movement. There's a virtual market shift happening right now. It's been happening since what is it? February, March, whenever this whole global situation happened or started. And it's a huge shift to the point where you need to be prepared. This is your preparation time. As a business owner, you need to understand that if you're not online, if you haven't expanded your business online, and if you're not even using the power of social media advertising, you're missing out. And today is most important due to the situation that we're going through. People are literally stuck at home. They still stuck at home in many places where they want to connect and engage with your services, your company. But you're going to have to become way creative, be more creative than ever before because it's the platform, the type of platform that you have access to now. It's practically wide open. Now check this out. If you don't believe me, I know you do believe me, but I always like to say if you don't believe me, it just sounds cool. But I know you believe me. But listen, just take a look at the situation right now with the big companies. What's happening? What are they doing? Let me see. So Facebook, as you know, Facebook about I would say maybe a month ago, possibly just a few weeks ago, but Mark Zuckerberg went live, and he basically started explaining about how he was going to improve the platform, right? Okay, improvement is cool, but this is really what's happening. Okay, I'm going to paraphrase what he really meant to say. Here's what he said. He basically said, listen, y'all. This Facebook platform has millions, maybe billions of people, And I need to take a big chunk in the market that Zoom started taking right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you guys stay here. Don't go to Zoom. Just stay right here because everything that Zoom does will do it better. And that's why we're gonna improve this. That he went on to all the improvements, right? So that's practically what happened. So you see, that's the virtual world, right? That's the virtual business marketplace that is growing now. We're being pushed more than ever before into the virtual marketplace now. People are now buying through apps. Even myself, I'm included. I knew there were apps to buy grocery shopping and to just pick up or to get and deliver. I knew that. Well, now it was necessary, and guess what? As a matter of fact, today I'm picking up because it's so convenient. I order from wherever I'm at. I know when to pick up. I drive by, pick up, they put it in the car. I'm out. It's amazing. It's a convenient way to go shopping now. Yes, we had Amazon, and then Amazon, of course, is practically going into a whole nother level in their virtual shopping system. But you see, look around. Things are changing in the physical business. Business owners are talking to me and letting me know that it's actually getting a little bit difficult getting people back into their business. Why is that? Well, like I said it a few months ago, it's yes, we're going to go back to a certain amount of business, but it's not going to be the same. And why? Because of the mindset. All right, people, their mindset has completely changed. They're either all into the virtual world now and they want everything to be delivered to them, or they're just freaking out still, right? They want to be safe and they want to stay the hygiene, the cleanliness, the health. You know what I'm saying? So there's all these little things happening. How do you, as a business owner, convince them that it's okay, that it's fine, come in, and so on? You're gonna have to be creative. I'm telling you, creativity is very important. So all this couple of months, almost 3 months now, going to 3 months, when I go live, I basically bring ideas, your marketing ideas, virtual marketing ideas, virtual marketing tips. And I found so far that there's three things you must have in your marketing plan when you go live, when you go online, not live, but when you go online, when you use social media. First of all, you need to understand that live streaming is that's in, obviously, right? I've been doing it for the past few months and it's working not only for me, but for those of you who are watching. I know you're telling me, you're sending me message, it's working, right? So live streaming is number one. So if you're the CEO of a company, if you're the owner of the business, you need to go live. Why is that? It's real simple. Engagement. People need to connect with you. Yes, it's okay to keep promoting your product or services, but I will tell you what, they need to see that face behind your business, that face behind the product. They need to connect, have a sense of connection with you. Live streaming is it. And also, because live streaming does not allow you to be all fancy. I mean, let me drink some coffee, okay? That's the one thing I need to do. Mm. But it's not all fancy, right? There's going to be times where you're live. You can't undo it. so so you need to be who you are. You be yourself and be passionate about what it is that you provide to the community with your business, whatever that is. So people will see that. So number two is, hey, look at me, number two. Number two, it's automation. So it doesn't matter how many videos you do, how many live videos, and how many times you go live, if you don't eventually have an automated process, right? We're gonna be busy anyway as it is, coming back and people starting to go out, and so that'll take time, and we have to stay busy with that. But when you go online, when you have something automated, it's working for you 24/7. You don't have to check it. And what do I mean by that? At least two things, minimum of two things: a website, which should be a landing page, not a fancy, all crazy logos and pictures and buttons and a bunch of information and content on it. Which, by the way, a website is supposed to be selling your services and products. It's not a showcase about your company. All right. That's one thing. All right. Number two is email. Listen, email is not dead. It's actually working very well right now, more than what we thought. Literally, in my industry, in the online entrepreneurship world, 2, 3 years ago, we all had a conversation, some colleagues of mine, and many other events that I attended. We were all thinking that literally, email might just die. Like, email is not the same as when it first started, because people are getting bombarded with hundreds and hundreds of emails a day. So it was harder to get their attention to open this specific email. Not anymore. Definitely not now. Okay. So you again, creativity needs to happen. So email marketing, an email autoresponder system that will for sure follow up for you until you close that sale. And then finally, it's your brand. Listen, the brand is so important. If you have a brand already, you'll need to start thinking outside your brand. How can you make it better? Because when you go online, the game is changed. It's the same marketing principles, but with your brand, you need to be creative. That is something that's really important right now. An example: use some hashtag, right, to define what you do. And if you don't have a brand, if you're just kind of starting out, maybe you thought, I've been wanting to go do online for a while, or take my business online, or start something online. And so if you're starting out, or if you just haven't dived deep into the online marketing world, this is your chance. Okay, going live is your chance to build your brand. All right. So again, three things: live streaming, automation, and branding. Those are they have to be included in your marketing plan right now. Prepare, and take action right now. The first thing that you want to take action with is just go live. Man, you see, today is Pixel Day, and here I am telling you, like, hopefully you're getting this message. It's so important. Don't miss out on this. When you do what I'm asking you to do and what I'm sharing with you, when you even take a little bit of action with what I'm sharing, you will, after the dust settles, you're going to be the one, the go-to person, the go-to business that people will remember, because you did, at least you went live often. Okay, they'll remember you. And that's how your business is going to grow after this. It happened in 2008, right? Well, listen, it's happening now. This is the time. This is totally new. I'm not saying it's the same as 2008. Definitely a whole nother level of opportunity here, because of the humongous challenge that we've never experienced ever before. But that's why it's a huge opportunity. All right, enough of that. Now, Pixel. Listen, it's really simple. So for those of you who are watching, who are not, let's just say this, who are not watching on Facebook Live, you can always go there and find me. You can search for at Optimistic Marketer or Eddie Sand. You'll find my page. All right. You can actually, that is Optimistic Marketer is my username there. So if you go facebook.com/, Optimistic Marketer, you'll find my live video feed right now. You can go there now or visit it later. Either way, why I'm telling you that is because right now I'm about to share my screen, and I can only, you guys, if you're not on Facebook Live, guys or gals, if you're not on Facebook Live, you won't be able to see my screen, and I'm about to share with you the mystery behind this Pixel thing. I'm actually going to show you where to get it, how to find it, and it's super simple, really. But I think people, just because it's code, they hear code, they overcomplicate things. And it's something very important. All right, let me drink another. Mm. My coffee, so good. Love my coffee. Okay, so here we go. Let me just leave you with this before I go and share with you my screen. That pixels are important because think of it as tagging your visitors on your website, for example, because you can put them in different locations. But let's just do the website is the main one. You put this pixel code from Facebook, you put your code on your site, and what that's going to do for you is going to give Facebook an idea of who visits your website. What do they do? It starts learning, especially if those people have a Facebook account, which practically everybody has. But for those who have a Facebook account, Facebook will understand the infographics of it. Infographics? Yes. And the demographics of it. No, not infographics, psychographics. The psychographic behind the people visiting your site and the demographic as well. What is all that got to do with you and your business? Simple. When you go and create and boost a video, a live video, and Facebook asks you, hey, do you want to create an audience with this? You can then say yes, because Facebook now has captured a lot of data or information based on the visitors on your business website. So now you can tell Facebook, hey, go find me some lookalikes. Go find me some more of this type of people that are visiting my website. As a matter of fact, go find me those people that just visited my website. And so you can create custom audience, and that's how it all starts. It's even if your website sucks, if your website stinks, if you're not making any sales whatsoever, but you're getting traffic, you need to put that pixel there. Okay, even if you think, which I think you'll be crazy to say this, but if you're thinking, you know what, we don't do Facebook ads, we'll never will because blah blah blah, whatever the reason is. If you're in that category, I think you still need to put it, because one day you may decide, hey, let's turn Facebook ads on, and you won't have what you could have having this pixel on your site. Okay? All right, so that's basically it. That's what the pixel is all. It's really simple, nothing fancy. If you're not technical enough to know how to take this code and put it on your website, tell your people or your company, whoever is building your site. If you have access to your own website, which you always should have access to everything you own. Don't just give access away and not know what they're doing. Don't ever do that. But if you do have access to it, go ahead and find like the help places or the support, whatever it is. You can quickly ask them, hey, where do I put this pixel code? And they'll tell you. Cool. All right, so here I go, going on to share. Here we go. So what I'm doing right here is I'm sharing an account that I have with Facebook and that I don't use. It's just an additional account that I decided to open many, many, many months, possibly even years ago. And I wanted to show you things. I cannot show you my original account, the account that I use, because of privacy, right? I've got clients. I can't just show you things. So I got to show you something clean. So that's why you see there's nothing here. And all right, so let me do this right now. Let me actually make it just a little bit bigger there. Here we go. All right, so here we go. How do you start? Well, first of all, make sure that you have to have a Facebook manager account, a Facebook ad account. And how do you do that? Is you go to Facebook. Yeah, let me see. Does it show us here? Hold on there. I got so many other screens in the background. You go to business.facebook.com. You go there and you'll be able to sign up. If you already have one, it'll immediately take you to this page right here. All right, so this is your page. This should be your ad account, your ad where you create your ads. From here, how do you go to the pixel? Easy. You go up here to the ads manager option, and on the drop down, you'll see where it says event manager. Click on that. When you click on Events Manager, it's going to bring you to the page where you can start creating your pixels. But check this out, just so you'll see how it works. You see that green connect data sources? The data source that they're talking about is your website, or it could be something else like an app. If you have your business has an app, that's your data source, right? The source for Facebook to go and check it out, to go and take information of your visitors, basically. I shouldn't say take. They don't take anything. It's just, you know, it's code. It's just code. Anyway, so here's your option. Your option is, do you have an app, or do you see this offline one here? Okay, well, this is especially good for local businesses, like a physical business, because offline you can, because I don't have one, right? I don't have an office, a physical business. But offline, all you would need to do, like it tells me right here, please select a business to create a new offline event, meaning that you need to enter your business information, where your physical address is, and all that. Once you have that information in your Facebook Ads Manager account, then you can actually, this will be active for you to click and choose. And what does this do? It's right here. It basically takes information off, like away from the website and wherever else you have that's basically not on the web. So an example would be something like if you do an ad, let's say you don't have a website and you want to do an ad, which you can, but it's for a print, let's say some voucher. Let's just say a voucher. So people see that information on Facebook feed, they see your ad, they click on it, they want to print that voucher. However you want to deliver it, whether they print it or that you email it. Either way, there's no website. So if you don't have a website, you can use this offline thing here, offline pixel, which I'm about to show you too, that they'll track. Facebook will track, will tag and understand who was it, that, you know, basically the psychographics and the info and the demographics of that person, or the persons that are clicking through. So anyway, that's what offline means. Very likely, if you do have a local business and you don't have any idea about your website, nor do you want to even have one, or which I doubt it, but if you don't have one, that's the place to do it. That's the place to go. But what we're going to do, I'm going to show you right now, is the web. So you click on web. This is where you want to connect the data source from. And when you get started, it's going to show you, it's going to give you the option. Server side API, that's super technical. So if you don't even have a clue what API is, don't worry about it, because it's right here. The other option is Facebook Pixel. That's the simple one. When you connect this, it's going to give you some pixel information. Like you have to enter what do you want, and it doesn't really matter as long as you know it's for your own use. So you can. I'm gonna enter. I don't know. Let me see. What should I enter? Because maybe who knows? Maybe I'll use this later, right? So let's just do here. There we go. I'll name it that, and my website. So check your website for easy setup option. This is where I told you about. This is optional, but this is what I told you. If you have no idea, then you got to go and check whatever you're using, the website, software, or the company that's running your website. Let them know, hey, I want to install this pixel. Here it is, and here is the code. Okay, so if we continue, it's going to now create the pixel. And basically, there it is. Choose how you want to install it. Do you want to manually install the code? Then go ahead and take it right here. Copy and paste it into your website. Or do you use a partner? So basically, if you have a company who's running your website or building your website, and you have no idea how to do this, which is really easy. Don't freak out. It's really easy. But if you don't want to deal with that, then add a partner, basically a company, to do that for you. Make sense? All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and click the install code manually. And right here, this is it. It gives, I mean, it's so simple, guys. It gives you the access. Okay, number one, step one, copy this code. So you copy this code below and you can click, they give you a green button that says copy code. So when you copy code, step number two, paste the code into your website. So this pixel code into the bottom of the header section, such as the head tag. If you don't know what that means, don't worry. But basically, they're showing you where to put it in the code in your website. It's really, man, you can't go wrong. Okay, it's really simple. Anyway, once you do that and you can continue, you can get a little bit more advanced, because now they're saying, okay, hey, automatic advanced matching, meaning that any information that you already provided about your business, they can go ahead and start matching that with whoever is on Facebook and whoever is visiting your site and all that stuff. You can do that. This is actually fairly new. Like, I would do it, and what I would do, just they automatically pick it for you. Email, first name, last name, gender, phone number, city, state, especially the city, state, and zip code. Definitely that's one thing. And the email, most important. But you know what? Choose everything, because who knows, right? Uh, if you don't know this yet, by the way, Facebook knows way, way more than what you think. Okay, they know a lot more about what we do and how we do things online than you think. Let me just leave it at that. Anyway, so, and when you click continue, then now it's going to say, okay, cool. Do you want to create some type of event setup? Meaning, um, the event means that when people visit your site, an event is when they click on something. Okay, so an event could be they clicked on your purchase button, or an event could be they clicked on the link that you provided on your website, or something, or a picture or an image or something. You can, I mean, it's super, super cool once you have that code installed. And I won't be able to do it because that'll take much more time here. But once you have this code installed in your page, and by the way, each different software for your pages are different. So like I use one, other people use different ones, and it may not look be the same where you put the code exactly. But once the code is in, it's going to show you on your website. It's going to say, it's going to highlight, okay, is this an event? And you say, yeah, sure, let's click on that, and you can name it an image, my picture, whatever. And then they'll see, this code will see, okay, is there another button that you want us to name it an event for, so that way we can track it, right? Okay, sure, this one here, this button, and then it could be purchase now or learn more, whatever it is that you have on your website. So that's what events is. Now, why is that important for you? Is because, watch, let me launch right now the event. Okay, see, it's asking me for the website, and I'm not gonna do it because I already have a pixel on my website, so I don't want to get confused. But when it does that, it's then going to take you and say, okay, what events do you want in your website? Basically. But why that is important? Well, you want to know. You want Facebook to know, and you also want to know, what are people visiting? Where are they clicking first when they arrive? Are they staying long enough? Do they go to the second page, or do they go to the about, or the which you shouldn't have anyway? But do they go anywhere else besides that main page? Do they take any action, right? Any action besides just visiting? And that's what events will show you. Therefore, when you're running ads, I mean, it could get so crazy. Listen, this is so good, because when you're running ads, an example, you can tell Facebook and say, listen, Facebook, not only do I want you to get the people lookalike people like the ones that are visiting my website, but I also want to retarget those people who clicked on this button but they didn't purchase. Facebook does it. Is This thing is a simple tool that you can use, and that's the reason why I wanted to show you today. Because, and I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this because I'm done with that now. Let me go back. All right, so that's the reason why I wanted to show you this today, because I think well, let me give you my example. When I first heard of this pixel thing, this pixel code, I didn't really care about it. I didn't really understand it, nor did I care about having it on my websites or not. Because what I thought was that if I add this code to my website, that means that I have to do now ads. That means that I'm actively doing ads. I'm actively paying money to Facebook so that my content can be shown to more people. So if I'm not doing that, then I don't need a pixel. All right. reverse that, because think about it this way. If you have a Facebook page for your business and you're not doing any ads, you're not paying money for Facebook at all, zero. Maybe even you're not even active on Facebook, on your Facebook page, on your business page on Facebook. That still says that you have a Facebook. And what's going to happen is that one day the light bulb is going to click. And when it clicks, you're going to say, hey, let's start doing some ads. And you wasted all this time where you could have had this pixel getting that information for you. You see, all that data would have been very helpful. So I always recommend this. If you don't have a pixel on your website, your business website yet, put it. Don't ask. Again, I just told you why. Don't overcomplicate things. Well, you know what? Yeah, I don't use it because I'm not doing any ads. Do it. Yeah, I'm over here on this other platform. Do it. Do it. It's free and it's easy to install or have someone install it for you. It's really simple. Once it's there, it's there. It's not complicated. It's just there. When you get ready to do something with ads and all the stuff, trust me, you'll be so glad you did it. Okay, because I did. I wasted time. I didn't do it right away, and then I found out, darn it, I lost so many years I could have done. But hey, it's okay. My experience, my experience, I'm sharing with you so that you don't go through the same thing like I did. All right, cool. So that was it. This is it. This is the exciting part of the Pixel world. And again, my main purpose for me showing you this is to open up your creativity. I mean, think about the options that you have with something like this. Think about it. You don't usually get something like this when you do print advertising, do you? I mean, it'll be difficult. It'll be, you either have to pay more to get the information from whoever you're paying, the agency or the company, to do those print ads for you. And sometimes, unfortunately, those print ad companies, they don't follow through much. They don't have a lot of data anyway. So this is cool. This is something that you can do on your own. Make sense? All right, guys. Well, listen, every single day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 a.m. Pacific, your host, Eddie Sand, the optimistic marketer, I'll continue to be here live with you until further notice, because I'm not doing this forever. Okay? I'm doing this because of our situation, and I really enjoy it because when people like you use a little bit of the information that I have, if it's just a little bit, and you tell me about it, that's how I get paid, really. That's how I get paid. You just share with me you're using it, and that makes me feel good, and I keep going until further notice. Otherwise, I really hope that you get this. This is an opportunity. Get in this opportunity. Don't miss it. Ride this wave right now. Focus on creating and expanding your business online and using the technology, the tools that are available for you, and just do it. Don't overcomplicate anything. Don't overthink. Just go live first. If you have no idea what to do next, just go live. And you'll see eventually you'll get a groove, you'll get into your zone, and before you know it, people are going to start asking, hey, what are you selling? Can you sell me this? Or can I buy this from you? Or so on. That's what's happening to everybody who's doing this. And again, it can happen to you. So take advantage of this opportunity. Listen, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much for watching this recording. I appreciate it. And again, if you want your questions answered about a certain topic, just be here live. And because it's easier for me. Like, I can see the comments. Most likely I'll answer it right away. And a lot of times I'll go and check out your comments, but it's not guaranteed. So being live here with me will get your questions answered. Till tomorrow, have a great day. And remember, stay cool, stay calm, keep a sound mind. Peace.